YouTube, what's up and what it do is you got done back in with another dope sneaker done 11 YouTube review. Now, if you're new to this channel, I would highly advise y'all to go ahead, sub up to the channel because I drop a lot of dope reviews, comparisons like the one you're going to be watching today on this channel on a regular. Now, I have myself another pair from across that water of the Jordan 3 white cement Reimagined. Now in this box to your right, I do have a retail version of these kicks. Now this got to be like one of my favorite shoes that we seen released back in 2023, other than the Pine Green Jordan 4 SBs. Now I would put these in front of the SBs. I love the SBs, but this is one of my favorites the last year. Now this got to be like my maybe third version that I've had from across that water, and I'm just trying to see if these has came out anywhere closer than I've had to the retail. So looking at the box, it looked like we got about the same look that we had from our previous releases on this box from across that water. The same differences anyway. We got more like of a matte finish, and then we got more of a waxy like finish on the fake from across the water. Get you guys a close-up so you can see those differences. Now, as far as the elephant print pattern on the lower portion of the box, now this is just for legit checking purposes. If you want to get the real version and not go through a lot of trouble and people trying to sell you this one over here. So, you know, we do have a slight difference in the elephant print. Is a little lighter on the fake, and like I said, this is all for legit checking purposes. You can fast forward through if you don't want to see this part, but like on the label, this is the fake on the bottom. We do have like a slight font difference. The font is a bit bolder, but other than that, everything on the tag, it reads the same. And we got a lid difference. The lid on the real one, it covers almost the tip of the top of the words on there. Now, this version that I have inside this box, that's the fake, they do come from shoekey.co. I will have their links tagged down in the description of this video as well. So let's get the lids off. We got the same difference on the underlid, more of a matte red, whereas this is more of like a shinier, waxy type of red. So let's see. So we do have, so yeah, this feels just a tad bit thicker when it comes to this card right here. This feels a tad bit thicker, and of course it's not folded up the way it is from the retail. Other than that, everything is pretty much the same on here. Got a difference in the elephant print, stuff like that. I mean, that's stuff that really don't matter as much right there. And the elephant print paper is slightly different on the actual, well, it's all the way off. It's very, very light on the feet versus the retail. And inside this box of the feet, we do got a green and white sticker, and we have a QC sticker on the inside of the feet. As far as for the retail, we don't have any green and white sticker, nor do we have QC stickers. So just to let y'all see, this is the pair from Keeps Kick right here, and it looks very, very good. I'm gonna give you guys a 360 of the left foot before we jump into this video. Looks very good in my opinion. I see a couple of little differences from the retail to the fake, but I'm gonna fast forward this clip. As you guys can see, we have these beautiful kicks up on the table, and right out the gate, these are looking very, very close and very, very similar. However, there are always gonna be some differences. You're never gonna go across the water or to any replicated factory and pretty much get, you know, a spot on. I mean, I'm talking about like everything being identical. You can get it very, very close, but I believe we would want to see some differences, you know what I'm saying? So we won't just be going out here and everybody be getting gotten over on, you know. But looking at both of these kicks, we do see that on the back, first of all, we're gonna look at these Nike Air logos. So what I'll do is I'm gonna swap this shoe out and I'm gonna put the left foot to each in my view. Looking at it, the UA does sit a little higher. Now, as far as that is concerned, I did have 2 retails, and on my retail that I got rid of, it did sit a little higher than this actual retail right here. Now, the elephant print cut on the back, that can vary. We do see it dropped a little lower. I actually like it when it's cut around this point right here, like how we got it on the fake. Now, looking at the back tab, so my camera is probably not picking it up the way I have my lighting right now. Let me see if I can adjust my lighting just a little bit more so I can get a little bit better of a feel. Maybe that didn't help as much, but it might have helped a little bit. So the retail, it is more of an off-white sale, whereas on the back tab of the fake, we do have it more of like a beige. You know, the color is slightly different as it is throughout this whole shoe. As far as the Nike Air, I can say the Nike Air is a little bit more matte black on this real, and on the fake is a tad bit different, and maybe a tad bit thinner of a font as well when it comes to this Air. Now, looking at both of the laterals, and I'm gonna give you a close-up on this fake just to let you see that the tumbled leather looks pretty much spot on to the actual real pair. Now, on my previous pairs, like the leather, you know, it was like real smooth of a leather. The leather wasn't like the same as on the retail, but the retail leather is pretty much the same. It's the same softness, everything about the feeling on that leather. Now, the toe box shape, let's see. As far as the toe box shape, that's one of the main things that I look at these kicks for. And of course, we do have more of that sleekness and more of that curvature look, you know, more of that slant on the retail. And I'm seeing the same thing on this fake that I've been seeing on most of the fakes, where it's kind of have like a more boxy look, in my opinion. Now, on foot, will you really be able to call that out? I don't really think so on foot, but it's just like in a, you know, straight point of view of you just holding it in hand, you can really see that. Now, I do feel like, you know, this pair, I feel like I wish they could bring back some of the OG, you know what I'm saying, retros, like the white cement 88, like a regular white cement Jordan 3. And I think this shape will work so perfect when it comes to that sneaker, because it'll just look just like all of that. I wish they really did replicate, you know, more of those older models. That's just in my opinion. I like seeing them now. Just looking at the heel portion though, not to blabber on too long, I'm seeing more of a, so let me get both of these kicks into the view again. So you can see right here on the elephant print. Now the elephant print is slightly different. Let me bring it all the way up. You can see it's more of like a grayish type of print, like a real dark gray, and it still has that more like a black print on the actual fake. But you know, that's something that they still have to work on. But we got it more of like a point and a more of like a downward when it comes to this elephant print right here on the heel of the kick, and where it's more like a circular, and it's almost like a roller coaster right here. And it's just a difference in it. And I'm gonna let you guys get a close-up look. There is differences, you know, like I said, on foot, you're not really gonna tell. As for the inner tongue on here, it looks real good on the fake. Let me see everything, try to get a close-up on. So this is an LN3. I'm gonna let y'all see, and this was VW1 on the fake. It's more of a white outline on the retail, and it's more of like a You can almost, it's kind of transparent on the outline of the fake. But those are the differences. As far as the tongue though, the fake does feel a tad bit more padded, and the colors look to be almost identical in my opinion on those, on the inner tongue. Looking at the outer sole on each, I have worn my retail pair, so the outer sole, it looks more identical in my opinion. I don't really see nothing too off. As far as the bottom, all of the stars are looking slightly, you know, pretty much the same. We got probably like a lighter gray on the bottom of the retail than it is on the fake. We got the hang tags on the side. Let me get this hang tag. More of a vibrant orange color on the retail than it is on the fake. There's differences. It's a little bit more matted out on this fake. You can pretty much, it's clear that you can tell the differences. Now, just getting these just to rock, you shouldn't have no problem with them, but buying these, you know, and wanting this version, but you not trying to get this version, it should be fairly easy to tell. Shoe tree, that can vary. And I didn't mention that we do have a all the way off on the laces. The laces are all the way off compared to this lace in the real. Now, we do see like a more creamish type of sail, lighter sail lace in the retail, and it's like a pure white lace that's in the replicated version. Clearly that is off on here. And before we get into the inside, the jumpmans, they can vary from kick to kick, but it looked like we got a little bit of loose threading on that one. Slightly different shade of jumpman. Jumpman looks to be a tad bit chubbier on the fake. Let me see the tongue on this one. So the jumpman looks a tad bit better on this one. Still a little bit bigger looking, but it's very, very close. Nothing that you would get called out for, in my opinion, but let's dive into the inside like we was gonna do. This can vary as well. So we do have a tissue paper looking like that inside the fake. Let's get into the inside and see the guts on those insoles. Let's see if we got some differences when we come to the insole. So yeah, color wise, it may look a little bit more faded because I did wear the retails. Y'all see I got that tape protecting that Nike Air. On the back of the insole, yeah, we can see there's clear differences. We have more of a pure white on the back of the fake. And we do see those differences. On the inside, that's how it's looking in the retail. That's how it's looking. And in the fake, yeah. So we can see some clear differences up in there. We've been rolling, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to get to that black light. Other than it, everything that I pointed out, the tongue may be a tad bit shorter here on this fake than it is on the retail. Got a tad bit different sock liner. It's more padded actually in the inside of the fake. Now, let's get to this black light, so we can get this video over. We already seen these shoes before. This is just an updated look from Sneaker Done page. Lights out. So we still got the retail to the right and we still got the fake to the left. Let's see what we can spot under this black light. So right off the back, I do see those pure white laces and they're glowing in the fake. The fake's looking pretty clean. I don't see any guidelines on the fake. Let me see if the air unit is kind of glowing up. It's not glowing up as much as the retail though. I'm seeing more of a glow inside that retail air unit. See what it's looking like on the back. Everything's looking about, you know, very similar under the black light. So we're gonna get the lights back on. There you have it. There's been another comparison on these white cement Jordan 3s. In my opinion, I feel like this version right here from Shoe Key is very good looking. I love it, you know what I'm saying? Resell is not as much as the resell is on some of these other OG silhouettes or whatever, and just some of the more hyper shoes, but it still sits up there and you can still save money by going across that water, hollering at a company like Shoe Key and getting these, or you can go to third parties like the Gold Stock X and, you know, spend in this size close to 400, man. It's shipping fees and all of that. It's your option, man. But this video is just for the sake of you not getting scammed, and it's just to show y'all another look of how they coming out from over there across that water. Other than that, y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'm out.